Hi everyone! In this video, I'm gonna show you how I cook my kids' favorite, pork sinigang. Here are the ingredients. Patis, salt, garlic powder, pepper, of course your pork ribs or pork belly. I use Mamacita's sinigang mix. Ginger, garlic, pepper, tomatoes, bokchoy, and the other white one, it looks like potatoes, but that's GABI. First, you saute the garlic and ginger. I forgot to mention, put maybe about a tablespoon of oil. Could be canola oil. Right now you can smell the garlic. Add the ginger. Let it cook for a little bit. While we're doing that, you can boil the gabi separately. I like to boil it separately because I don't know if the kids would like it. It would make the soup thicker. But I like gabi. So what I do, I just boil it in a separate pan. While I'm cooking the meat in the other big pan. Now we can add the pork ribs. I also like putting pork belly for a little bit of fat. Make sure you brown all the sides of the meat. At this time, I like to add the spices. First, I'm gonna add some salt. This is how much I put. I'm sorry, I don't measure it, but just sprinkle all over. Not too much. Because if it's too salty, you can go back. If it needs more salt, you can add patis later. I also put garlic powder and black pepper, of course. Some people, they like putting the whole pepper, but since we have kids, I prefer not to use it. I don't want them to bite into them. So I just use ground pepper. Keep cooking the meat, keep turning it so that you can brown all sides. You want to get rid of all the blood. You don't want to see any more red. Then cover it for 5 minutes just to be really sure that you cook the meat and got rid of all the blood. Just keep checking. When you're ready, when there's no more blood, then you add the water. I'm adding 1 cup. I'm gonna add a lot. Make sure you want to cover your meat, and especially sinigang. A lot of people like the soup, sabaw. 2 cups, 3 cups, actually not cups, it's a big glass of water. 4 and 5. So I added 5 big glass of water. Then I'm gonna add my sinigang mix. I usually add 1, but since this is a big pot, I'm gonna put, I guess, 1.5 pack. The other half I already put in the GABI, so it has some flavor too. Mix it, and then just make sure that the powder's all mixed into the soup. Then you cover it for another 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, check the meat. See if it's tender. You want the meat to be falling off the bones, but not too much. You don't want it to get lost in the soup. If it's tender, now you can add pepper. I'm getting another pepper. I'm gonna add 2 this time. Cover it. Oh, not yet. Add tomatoes first. I almost forgot. Then you can cover it. Just for 5 minutes. You don't want the pepper to make it the soup too spicy. I'm gonna remove them now, so the kids can eat it, can eat the soup. If you don't remove the pepper, I actually like a little spicy, but since we have kids, we remove the pepper. I can just add it back later in my own bowl. Now you can add patis. So this is like 2 packs of pork ribs, so I added 2 scoops of patis. But if you're just gonna cook 1 pack, just put 1 scoop of patis. Don't add too much. You can just add later while you eat. Patis is fish sauce. I'm checking the meat again, making sure it's really tender. It looks good. It's almost ready. Once you're really sure the meat is tender, then you can add your vegetables. I'm just adding bokchoi, but you can add all other vegetables as well. Any leafy vegetables, sometimes spinach or string beans. You can also add, some people they like to put radish, but my favorite is bokchoi or pechay. Okay, it's ready. Cover it for 5 minutes, and now you can try it. It's ready. smells so good. So yummy. Some vegetables. And you can also add some of the GABI from the other pot. GABI is called, I think, Edos in English. It's a root crop. It looks like potatoes, but it's not. Enjoy! That's it. Pork sinigang. That's my easy version. Here's my audience. She's been watching me. You want some, Kiki?